Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sally Stampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you my mini True Love box. And as you can see, it is a little tiny little box. It's very, very basic, but that's what I love the most. And a little confession, obviously this is my neutrals theme week, and I made the box, I had all of this idea in mind, and then I thought, hang on a minute, basic black isn't a neutral, it's a basic colour. And so I thought, oh no, and I really didn't want to change it up because I loved how it looked. So my little cheat, I added some grey granite shimmer ribbon because grey granite is in the neutrals. So that's my little nod to it. But yeah, and it is just, the ribbon is just tied up with one of the heart trinkets, or the heart charms, and then if you just slide this off, inside it is a little exploding box, but it's got a couple of little mini cream eggs inside that just fit quite nicely in there. And then you can obviously close your, what I found was sometimes the lid doesn't sit properly, so if you give them a shake so that those eggs sort of shift round, it will then close nicely. And then just literally put this back on, and there we have it, our cute little box with that little heart on top. So I'm going to show you how to make it, and like I said, it's dead simple. So I'm going to use basic white for my base for this one, and the cardstock is 4.5 by 4.5 or 12 by 12, and as I say, this is the base, and we're going to score all sides at 1.5 inches, which will be 4 centimetres. Okay, once we've done that, we're then going to grab our ruler and we're going to score these corners. So the 4 corner squares, we're going to score from the inside to the far corner. Okay, so we're going to do that with every corner square. So you're literally going from the outside in towards the centre, but just to the score lines, no further. Last one. Okay, then once you've done that, we're going to fold and burnish those straight lines. Interested to see how this one works with Whisper White. So I've burnished all of the straight lines, and then with my scissors I'm simply going to cut down that diagonal score line. All 4 corners, just cut down, and the last one to there. Okay, then with your box the way it should be, we're simply going to add some adhesive to that triangle and the one the opposite side, and fold them in. So you just work your way around, adhering them, sticking them down. Like I said, just literally work your way around them all, sticking them down. And there you have your box. It kind of reinforces it a little bit, so it just makes it a little bit stronger. So there's my base. And then for my lid, again I've got some of the really pretty paper, and this is 4 inches by 4 inches. You need a shim of cardstock. So 4 inches by 4 inches, 10 by 10 centimetres, and then this is a little fiddly, but we're going to score at 1/2 inch and 1 1/4, which is 1 3 centimetres. So don't forget that shim, just makes it fit nicely on that base. But this bit is a little bit fiddly here, just trying to do that 1/2 inch, but it's worth it. Trust me. 1/2 inch and 1/4, 1 3, and that's that bit done. So again, just going to go in and fold and burnish all of the score lines again here. And I'm sure you'll have seen me make the reinforced lids before anyway. But all these products are current. Everything that I use bar these, everything bar my large scissors are available to buy in the catalogue. So there's a link just below my video. By all means go and pop along to my shop, have a browse and see what's there. But as I say, everything bar these large scissors that I use is there for buying. Okay, so we now have 4 squares. Can you see them there? 4 squares in the corners of each one. So we're going to cut past the first score line down to the second. So you've got these 2 pieces. We're going to cut this one away, and I'm also cutting a wedge into that piece. Cut along the first score line on there. Wedge either side, and then wedge this one too. Okay, and if you remember, I sort of created a little song last time, but a little while ago. So it's cut, cut, wedge, cut, wedge, wedge, wedge. So you're left with that. So we'll do the same on the other side. So cut, cut, wedge, cut, wedge, wedge, wedge. I'd probably make quite a lot of money if I actually had a little rap and a little song going, but I'm seriously not even going to attempt it because that's just not what I do. That reminded me actually, I was playing a card game with my kids, they're quite grown up, but they're my kids, playing a card game at Christmas, and one of the questions within the game said someone who thinks they can sing but actually can't. They all said, yeah mum, straight away mum, definitely. Right, so once you've cut your paper, your DSP, into this pretty pattern, we're then going to add some adhesive. So you've got the long thin tabs on the outsides here, so they get adhered up ready on the inside, and then we're going to flip it over, and then very carefully, I'm kind of folding them the wrong way so they don't adhere to my, you can use your silicone mat if you need to. Oh, nearly put it on the wrong one then. And then we're just going to put some adhesive on these tabs here. Okay, and then, so we're going to fold the tabs in. And once the tabs are in, you can then fold that bit over. I can fold those over because there's no tabs going that side. And then the last one, the tabs are going on there. Oops, and it's come unstuck. Does it have, oh it does have adhesive on it, okay. Stick that one there, that one back to where it belongs, and fold that over. So you're just folding the bits inside, just reinforces the lid. And then I'm just going in with my bone folder, A, to get the adhesive working, and B, just to crisp up this edge here of the box lid. Okay, I've kind of missed the pattern, but never mind. So here's my base, here's my chocolate eggs. Give them a little shake around. Pop my box inside. And if you, by any stretch, do something crazy like push your sides in, come on, settle down. If you accidentally push your sides in, so you've got this sort of caved in bit here, there's 2 ways of doing it. You can either get your bone folder and just sort of tease it in, which is quite thick. The other option, as long as you're careful, is a pair of snips, and they will just fit inside, and then you can just push the piece you've accidentally pushed in back out, and then there's your box. So that's my pretty little box already. I just need to add my heart charm and my ribbon. So the way I did this, and I kind of just did it without thinking too much, to be honest. End of my ribbon into one side of the heart, so that's how you create that fold. Pop it on top of your box. I've probably got way too much ribbon here. Work it round so you've now got both of those ends trapped underneath. Make sure your ribbon isn't twisted, and tuck this end through that heart there. And then you can take the other loose end and use this to pull it tight so that it stays in place. Then I simply brought this round, trimmed my ribbon like so. Overlaps a fraction, but that's fine. And then I've got my good old-fashioned tear and tape. I've just got a tiny bit here, and I simply popped it across the base of my box onto the ribbon. Give it a little rub, make it stick, and then take the backing off. And if you've got any excess that's overhanging, because it's just literally a fraction bigger, just tuck it in, because you don't want it to stick to the box really. Just fold it in, and then again just bring that ribbon back. Try and line it up with the ribbon because you don't want it to be wonky. And then again coming back this side, and on just that tiny bit that's overlapping, make sure you've got some good scissors to cut clean. And there we have that. And that is how you create that really pretty belly band with your heart charm. I don't know which one I like best actually. I think the black one, to be fair. Thank you for joining me. Hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.